Hey, we are back in here with another episode. I have the pleasure of sitting with the homeboy Campaiiign.
What's
How you
good?
doing, man?
I'm doing good, man.
That's good. I wanted to have a conversation with you, man, because this is what episode 28, right? Yeah, episode
That's
28.
crazy.
And we just love having conversation with artists that we come up on, because there's a lot of dope talent in the city, and I just love that we can get hip to y'all in this manner, because I'm really adding a lot of people to my playlist. You know what I mean? And really discovering some dope ass vibes and stuff like that. But we're gonna jump right into it.
All right, let's get to it.
Let's just get down to business, man. What's your favorite part about the industry? Like
Like just music or just creative industry in general?
yeah, like is it networking, promotion, the creativity? What's your favorite part?
Networking and meeting like-minded individuals. Like finding someone that's like, for instance, like I've been looking for like a super dope guitarist to be my engineer, and then I met my engineer that I have now. Shout out Chris DeCola. He's the GOAT.
Shout out.
I was just like, I've been looking for you.
Right.
Like, so when you meet someone, or like, you're looking for a videographer, and then, one of your old friends from high school hits you up and is like, hey man, let's work on some videos. It's just like a weird little feeling, like, it's like kind of like a meant to be. It's not like, when you click with someone that you meet, it's dope, especially when it turns out to be someone that you may not like add to your like team, but like someone you consistently put in work with.
Yeah, I want to definitely say that for the homie Tommy. Man, just the way we met, just at the little club up at Tomo's on, what's that, West 9th, 6th? West 9th, Tomo's. I was DJing up there, man, and he just came up. And I don't know, we just kept the relationship going. And then now look, like, killing the jam sessions, you know what I'm saying? We working on shit with the production.
That's crazy you guys just met within the last year, because with how you guys are jamming, you couldn't tell, dude.
Right.
You guys are putting a lot of work done.
But I seen him when we was up there. I'm like, oh yeah, that dude dope. So yeah, I feel you when it comes to like just meeting someone genuine, and then it's like clicking. You know what I mean? For what you need, for what you want, just the pleasure, all that stuff. I want to ask this question too for you. Did you ever feel like you wanted to quit?
On a weekly basis.
And see, I asked that because that's how I be feeling. Like, I feel like on a monthly basis, I question myself, do I really want to do this shit, or is it worth it? Because it's like, you might lose either relationships or motivation to do shit, because you got to do certain things to either stay creative, stay in that focus or that mindset to accomplish your goals and stuff like that. And it might affect the things around you.
Right. I think it's healthy, though, to maintain a balance of, if you're too confident, you get lost in the ego, and then you're on top of the world and no one can tell you different. It's just like, me and my friends talk about this all the time. Like, when you think you're done, you've already lost. Like, you can't do any better. There's no fucking peak. You can always keep evolving.
Right, ain't no plateau.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel that. But yeah, it's definitely healthy to do, just because, you got to have that balance of doubting yourself and like humbling yourself and pumping yourself up. Feeling like one day I'll be rapping on the way home from work, listening to my music. I'm like, I'm the fucking GOAT. And then the next week I'll listen to like some shit and I'm like, dude, you should just quit.
Like, I need to get better.
Or like, if you can't write, just like, like, I haven't written a song in a couple months. Like, what the fuck's going on? But it's like, that shit happens. Like, music, creativity comes in waves, not even just music.
It does. You
gotta ride it when you got it, and when it's not, like, you don't force it.
Bro, yes.
So that's another good thing to do, is like have multiple creative avenues. Like picking up like my camera and learning to make beats and just adding the other creative outlets that I've done. So like within this last year or two, best thing I ever did, because when I get writer's block with one thing, I'll go edit a video,
to find something else to get the juices
or work
flowing.
on some cover art, whatever.
Yeah, I like the damn, what is them called? The logos you redid. Like I seen the video. Like you was like yo, I redid these.
The social logos.
Yeah. I watched that video. I was like,
I spent like 5 hours recreating every social media logo for our podcast. So when we like shout out socials, we could have like, because all the ones I ripped off the internet, like when you load them up, it's just
they got their white background.
Yeah,
or
something's in the way, or even when you get a good one, it's not super fire quality. And I'm like, blurry. These are all vector images. Like I could just make this shit myself. Like
retrace it.
And then you can, and it was getting the colors, like you just use the eyedropper. So it was more or less just hella time with the pen tool. But
right.
Yeah, that shit's fun.
Yeah, man. Well, wait, what made you go with the name Campaiiign?
My best friend actually brought it up to me when we were trying to figure out what the fuck I wanted to call myself, because I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. And I don't know where he got it from, but he just said, "What about Campaiiign?" And he told me, and I was like, I wasn't feeling it, and I was like, I feel like we could do better. And then he was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Why? Like, why would you go with that?" And he was like, "Cam brings pain to the rap game." And I was like, And then he was like, "'Cause you're on a campaign. Like,
right.
You're fighting for this shit. You know, with what I'm trying to do with my life, it is nothing about it is easy. Like, it's a fight.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every week, every year.
And at first, I didn't like it. So I was like, I'll call myself Campaiiign for now. And I was just rapping for fun. So I wasn't worried about like the label of who I am as an artist. And then just over the years, I'm like, yeah, it just grew on me. And then here we are today.
Right. You ever feel counted out? Ever? Even when
In what aspect?
Okay, let me just say this. I'm gonna start with the first question I should have asked. How long you've been involved with music?
So I wrote my first verse when I was like maybe 16-ish. Mm-hmm. And then I've been making music since then. I'm 27, so that's 11 years, but I didn't really start taking this shit seriously till about 3 years ago. And like actually investing like time other than just writing the YouTube beats. Like, you know, let's go to the studio and actually do something with this shit. Let's get some videos.
Well, that's why I asked that question, because you say you took the hiatus. Like, what was the inspiration of coming back, basically?
That is a good question. 'Cause yeah, I took like a 6-year hiatus of not releasing music to perfect my craft, because I was not born with natural ability to rap. But yeah, I think what made me want to come back is just like, one, I love this shit, but just to like throw it in people's faces, if I'm being honest. At first, like I was like, it's been 6 years, like I'm getting to the point now, it's like people might be doubting whether I even make music. Right. And also some people probably don't even give a shit, but just because I was like, I didn't want to take, like, I don't know, 6 years is a long fucking time. So I was like, all right, you know, like, what are we waiting for at this point? You're never going to be ready. So just start releasing music now. I was definitely way better, but like, I know I'm not where I want to be yet, but it's like, fuck it. Let's just show the progress.
Right. What's your main focus as a man?
I would like to give everyone in my life that I hold dear to my heart, like the life of their dreams. Like something that really gets, like, that really pushes me, especially now. I have multiple people that I want to do things for, but my sister's a single mother and she has the most sweet little girl. So I have a wonderful niece, and I don't want her or my sister too. Like, being a single mom's not easy. I just want to put her on and take care of her and make sure like she doesn't have to worry about money or anything, including my niece. Like, whatever they want to do, I got it. Like, I would just love to be able to take care of everyone. Like Russ does this, dude. He fucking just travels around the world with his mom. Like, his mom is his best friend.
You said Russ?
Yeah, Russ. The rapper. You don't know Russ?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, what?
For a hot second, I'm thinking like Russell Simmons.
But like Russ literally just travels the world with his mom, and like, you know, just literally just gives her whatever she wants, and like just spoils the shit out of her. And I would love to do that for my family and a couple of close friends.
Yeah, that's how I feel too, though, man. With everything, like,
I want to be selfish, you know.
Right.
Share the wealth.
Right. Just being selfless and stuff like that. Cause I'm trying to make a situation for my son, just something for him to be able to hold on to and at least know that this is always there. You know what I mean? Because so much I want to teach him based on my experiences with life and stuff like that.
I feel that 100%.
Yeah.
I would like to pass some, a business down to my kids,
Yeah. Because, this is like dope because I like entertainment because you're allowed to operate on your own time. You get to create in the process, and making people smile or bob their head or vibe out to just your essence, and that's just a dope feeling.
Right.
I feel like just from entertainment in general. So, yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold you too long, but I did have a little question for. So you said sometimes songs write themselves.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind 2020 Vision?
Because
I like that record.
So I have this phrase I heard this on a podcast. It was a guest they had, and they said, "Every day I wake up and I kill myself," and I was like, "Huh?"
They said, okay.
Yeah. And then, she explained herself and then basically got to the point of every day I kill the old me and become a new person because every day, I shed the skin and every day I push myself to become a better person and evolve.
Yeah, man.
So 2020 Vision was basically me. It was 2020. And also I was just like, okay, the beat was called 2020 Vision. So I was going with that kind of vibe, vision is a little clearer. And then it was 2022, so I was just like, okay, I definitely have to make something to this, which I actually released in 2021, which is funny. But it was just having a clear vision of where I'm going, what I want to do, and it's the song was just about this is more than just a game to me. This is do or die. Like I said, this is more than do or die. This is suicide. If I don't make it, what's the point of this shit?
Man. I feel like I ain't got no plan B. So
yeah, you can't because if you give yourself a plan B, it's in the back of your head as a downfall. You give yourself no other option, and you have no other choice but to go towards that.
Yeah, man. I definitely say that for myself. But we gonna get up out of here, man. But before you get up out of here, what does Xpression mean to you? What does Xpression mean to Campaiiign? As we ponder.
Just being who you are and wearing it on your fucking sleeve. I feel like a lot of people wear masks and hide their true selves, and I don't do that. I just how meeting you guys right now is how exactly I'm with my homies. I'm not. There's never. I could be a chameleon and blend with different crowds, and that doesn't mean I'm becoming I'm putting on a different face. It's just if I'm with
just adaptation.
Yeah, it's adapting to your crowd and knowing where you should be in the conversation. If I'm with some maybe one of my friends that's super religious, I'm not going to talk about things that might offend him. I'm not religious at all, so I'm not going to talk about my spiritual beliefs around someone that's a hardcore Christian that I know is not even gonna vibe with it. So it's just I feel the environment, know where I should stand in conversation, and I just adapt.
Right, man. That's a good ass answer, man. I feel like Xpression is just understanding oneself. Understanding that without Xpression, you are a slave, to your shell, because I feel like in life, based on all the stuff we got going on, all the different type of energies we experience every day we get up, even when you was talking about the lady shedding herself, because it's it's a new day, it's a new way to express yourself.
Right.
And obviously you've chose this path to do so.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I feel like whatever it is you do that puts you in the peace of mind that you need based on all this unnatural things in life, that's true expression.
Right.
Honestly, that's how I feel for real. But
I
yeah,
agree, man.
We gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate you for coming. Shout out your socials to everybody.
Instagram is _campaign with 3 eyes _ Spotify and all streaming services, whatever you listen to music on, just search Campaiign with 3 eyes.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't have any other socials I use. I don't really fuck with TikTok or Twitter.
Yeah.
Same thing for YouTube, Campaiign with 3 eyes. And yeah, that's it. Check me out.
All right, man. Well,
Thank you for having me.
there you have it. This was Campaiign, another conversation, man. Back to the show. Peace.
Peace.